So ladies and gentlemen, this is the KTM RC390. Looks pretty badass. The DRLs, shit. It's been around the corner for a pretty long time now, and people are excited. I must be thinking whether to buy this or not. My brother bought this one. It's barely run 200 kilometers or so. It's pretty sexy, the rear seat. I like the rear seat though. Pretty dusty. Looks pretty sexy. Let's go for a little spin. Ready to race. Dash is pretty sexy, man. Okay. Let's go for it. First impression is pretty vibrating. Yes. Much more. It's actually very vibrating. It's got the power though, really good power delivery, and it's flickable. It's really flickable. That thing I really like about the RC390. It's just like an R15 but a better engine, more really more vibrating engine. Whoa, sounds pretty nice. Yep. Really powerful, really powerful. Power delivery is absolutely amazing. I mean, after 7,000 rpm it just goes boom. This is really powerful, man. It's a little bit vibrating though, but that's not a problem. I've heard about the heating issues though. It has got like really bad heating issues. I really tell about, the thing I like the most is the power. I mean, shit, this has got like, the mid-range power is not that intriguing. It's like okay-ish, but the top-end power is like, it pulls you back. It literally pulls you back so much. That's my brother, by the way. He's on my own 5, my 150cc Mini. I'm actually a fan of RC390, man. You know, in earlier days in India, there was like this trend that colored wheels are like cheap and stuff. Suspension is pretty stiff. It's stiffer than the Ninja 300, but like I said, it's made for the track. It is absolutely made for the track. City riding I wouldn't prefer. If you get stuck in traffic like 1 hour or so, you don't want to buy this, because this gets heated up really pretty fast. And you see those levels, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but that heating, the temperature level always remains at H, almost just 1 or 2 bars less than the complete full value. Oh my god, this power is just... In a city like this, this is more than enough. I mean, I would actually recommend this as a starter bike for the like young generations, because Earlier, people used to say that KTM RC390 and R15 are the best starter bikes, but I won't prefer those because after a little bit of time, you know, you don't feel that power in your motorcycle. Besides that, I really like one more thing about this bike. It hasn't got any, you know, like popping out silencer, I mean the exhaust pipe or anything. It has got like a belly exhaust. Thumbs up, man, thumbs up. This is like the best filtering machine I've ever been on. I like the Ninja 300 though. I've driven a Ninja 300 and that was not actually stock. It was pretty modified. And one thing's for sure, that Japanese know how to make a vibe-free bike. I mean, there are zero vibrations on that motorcycle, but this is like full of vibrations and heat and probably, you know, I don't know what not. It's really good. Feels really good when you filter in these things. It's made for the racetrack. It's definitely made for the racetrack. It's not made for city purposes. If you are going to use this in city, if you're planning to buy this in city, you gotta be aware of the heating problem that it has. It's got a really badass heating problem, and you actually feel it. I've started feeling it in my thighs already. I mean, it's like, it's really hot. It's not just hot, it's really hot. It's intolerable hot. Right now I'm moving at a like decent 50-60 kilometers an hour. I don't feel that much of heat, but once I stop, I know my legs are gonna burn. Especially my thighs, they're gonna burn like barbecue. It's that hot. I've driven a Ninja 300. You do not feel that it has got the same amount of power, but it's like the power comes gradually. You don't get pulled away. By the way, I'm not sure if this is true, but KTM's are launching basically a slipper clutch. So I've heard that the KTM the Duke 390 is going to be equipped with one, and it can also be the existing wet clutch can be replaced with the slipper clutch without any problem, and it's pretty cheap. Filters like a pro. I mean, oh look, the fan kicks in. And it's pretty loud. It's like really loud. Like I said, my thighs just started burning up. The heat level is pretty high, and the fan has started. I don't know why so much heating problem, but this is like a really big shitty problem for traffic like this. It's not meant to go that slow. But we're gonna get through this really fast because we're on the RC390. I just popped like a little wheelie. Fan is still on. It's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. If you're planning to upgrade to this, and if you have like no choice, it's pretty cheap actually here in India. It's expensive outside. I mean, outside its cost is approximately 3 or 4 lakhs. Converted in Indian rupees, it's pretty expensive out there, but it's cheaper here in India. That is why this is much more popular than the Ninja 300 because people like cheap stuff here. Oh shit, this is burning. This is actually burning my thigh. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, the fan is on again. It's not meant for traffic. It's not. It's definitely not meant for traffic. So much heat. I mean, it's like it's about 30 degrees Celsius or 28. I don't know right now what temperature it is, but approximately that. And it's really hot, and it gets hotter in some days. I don't know what's gonna happen to this motorcycle after that. I've heard that if it gets too hot, it just completely cuts off the ignition. I mean, you keep on pressing the start button, but it doesn't start up. You have to leave it for like 10 or 20 minutes for it to cool down, and then you'll start again, and then you'll resume, which is a pretty shitty fact. And the clutch is really heavy. It's really tight. Someone's got manners. Oh my god, shit. It's like literally, it's like throwing heat on my thighs. I'm burning. I wish the power, I wish the rev range was a little bit more, because I just want that same amount of power for a little more time, you know. It's good, it's pretty good. It's flickable, first things first. Suspension is really stiff. Not that stiff, I mean, not stiffer than the R15, but it's pretty stiff. And okay, brakes. It's equipped with ABS, so city riding pretty good. Track riding, no, not so good. You've got to turn off the ABS on the tracks because the braking power isn't that good. If the fan is still fucking on, I mean, why won't you just turn off, man? If you're planning to buy this for a city ride, you know, if you're planning to buy this for daily riding purposes, make sure that, you know, the route that you'll ride this on, it's got to be like empty, like at least you got to go at 40 minimum. You got to go at 40, and otherwise it feels a little bit stressed at 3000, below 3000 RPMs. Feels a little bit stressed, and oh my god, the vibrations. So it's pretty good. It's pretty sexy. I like the lights, I like the headlights, I like the DRLs, I like the speed, I like the top end power band. Actually, I love it. And besides that, heating problem, negative. They should have looked into the heating problem a little bit more, you know, seriously, because that disturbs me. That actually disturbs me a lot, the heating problem. And I like the gear indicator though. You definitely need a gear indicator. Look at this. Changing lanes like shit. My dirty. I'm really. I apologize for all the mud and the dirty things I've got. This is because of the rain, you know. Unexpected rain. 2 days. Just 2 days. It killed me. It literally killed me. I hate rain now. So we're on for now, and we're on a vibration-free motorcycle now, I guess. We'll have fun. We are going to have some fun. Hey!